It is time to do a review of the Trustfire tr-3t6. Let's do this. This is the Trustfire tr-3t6. Got this on eBay. This is one of the oldest lights I own that I first bought online. That was an LED high output light, and this is basically what got me started and intrigued in LED lights. I got this probably about 4, maybe 5 years ago. Probably about 5 years ago. These were selling for about $24 on eBay, and I recently looked. They have not really gone up in price. They've actually gone down a little bit. So for $24 plus shipping and handling, that comes with the battery, you can get one of these. This is what it basically looks like. It says Trustfire tr-3t6 registered trademark. It's got their little insignia over the R and the E. There are a lot of knockoff brands of this. It says Cree XML, brightness up to 3800 lumens. This is not 3800 lumens. This is, we'll get into that here in just a little bit. This runs on 2 or 3 18650 lithium ion batteries. I did not, when I ordered it, it did not come with a extender tube or whatever, so I did not put the third 18650 in there. It's running on 2, and it's always ran on 2. And I don't have a problem with it, so I never did order the extension tube. A couple years later, when I saw that they actually made one, I just said, nah, let's keep it the way it is. The listing and the light itself says 3800 lumens. That may be so if you had another 18650 battery in there or another 3.7 volt lithium ion added to that. But right now, it's a little bit more than 2000 lumens coming out of here, which isn't bad. This thing's pretty small, about the size of a bottle of Coke or something like that. The listing said I got on a lot of these and looked. I had forgotten. I couldn't tell you anything about this light except for 3800 lumens, and it's an impressive light. It really is. So I had to get back on eBay and actually look and see what everyone was saying. Now, the majority of what they were saying was this thing had 900 meters of throw on it, and no, it does not at all. Even with a third battery, you're not going to get that out of there. Maybe if it was one LED and the reflector was set so deep, but it's not. So this is, in reality, you're getting about 200 meters out of this. Still very bright, still very long throw out of it, but not 900 meters, not even close. Okay, you're getting about an hour and a half runtime on high, and 2.5 hours on medium, and 4 hours on low. This has 5 settings. It has high, mid, low, strobe, SOS, and it also has a memory. It comes on the last mode you left off of, which is very nice. I love that about any flashlight. Definitely must have. I can deal with it, but honestly, in the end, like it makes or breaks the light. Like, it really does help. Let's turn the lights off and let's go ahead and step out. I'm going to just turn this thing on, show you what it can do, cycle through the modes, and then we'll talk a little bit more about it. Okay, we're in the hallway. As you can see, it's about 30 foot away. There's high, mid, low, strobe, very bright. This thing is very bright. And there's SOS. Once again, very bright. Just going to step in here just a little bit, show you what else this thing can do. Okay, that's about 45 foot away, and you can just see how much of an area this thing's lighting up. It really is lighting up the whole living room. As you can see, low is even still pretty bright. The camera's not picking that up too well, but it is very bright. Strobe is just a little bit too bright, even for the human eye. I don't really want to look at that. And SOS is doing what it's designed to do, get someone's attention. So that's basically that. Let's go talk a little bit more about it. So there it is. the Trustfire tr-3t6. This thing is very, very durable. I've been up in the attic. I've dropped it on our foundation of our house, just straight concrete from about 15 foot. It's got some dents and dings in it. The glass didn't break. When I bought it, it came with spare O-rings, spare glass. It had a secondary glass lens with it. I thought that was very nice. I've also dented it up here, but it still works. I've never had a problem out of it. It's been 5 years. The batteries, it doesn't eat up batteries. You know, it'll do what it says. You're not gonna, you leave it on and it will stay on for about an hour and a half on high. So that's nice. I told you there are some clones of this, or some knockoffs. This is the knockoff basically of something else, I'm sure, but this is one of the nicer ones. I'm just going to show you this. This is the exact same light, and the only difference is it has an extended tube on it for a third 18650. So this is the exact same light. The only difference is one's Trustfire, and obviously the other one's Ultrafire. I don't believe it says anything on it, but they look identical. The only difference is the internal LEDs in there and the drivers and everything else. So I'm just going to tell you, if you're looking at getting one of these, and I think everyone should have one of these Trustfires, pay attention to the eBay listing and make sure it says Trustfire and not Ultrafire, because this is so much brighter. This right here is brighter than this one with the 3 18650s. That's why I'm stressing this light so much. I would definitely get this one. The paint's not as good on this one. It comes off easier. It just seems more cheaply made. The LEDs, even though the listing said they were Cree XML, they wound up being like some smaller, weaker Q5s, which is okay. You know, the battery will last longer, but in the end, it's not near as bright as what they're saying it's going to be. So just going to stress that. Trustfire tr-3t6. I will probably do a review on this, and if you want to watch it, it should be on YouTube soon. Heads up, I'm probably going to bash this light pretty well, and I'm also going to see if I can find the seller for this light as well, so we'll just see about that. But anyway, that's pretty much it. This has been the Trustfire tr-3t6. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions or comments, just let me know.